What is up, Raider Nation? It's your boy Simone Raider back at it again with another video, and you know what day it is today?
It's Taco Tuesday!
Yes, sir, and we finna start this video on a great note. Shout out to a former quarterback that used to play for the Silver and Black, Carson Palmer. He had some great things to say, not only about the Raiders, but about our quarterback, Derek Carr. He had a bold statement saying that if Derek Carr was to play like he did the first 4 games of last season, then the Raiders will win the Super Bowl.
I think if Derek Carr plays an entire season the way he played the first 4 games of last season, they'll win the Super Bowl.
Keywords being they will, not they can. And looking at those first 4 games, he was white hot. I mean, I wouldn't say the 4th game because, you know, we played the LA Chargers. We lost that game. But the first 3 games for sure, he was definitely second to none. And looking at the stat line right now, throughout those first 4 games, we played the Baltimore Ravens, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Miami Dolphins, and the LA Chargers, and we had a 3-1 record throughout that time span. Now, Derek Carr himself had 109 completions, 1,399 yards, 8 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. Now, everything seemed to go right at this point. It looked like the Raiders were the team to beat in the AFC and the AFC West. But the following week, Derek Carr loses his head coach to some emails, which really kind of had the team kind of shaking up a bit, but we were still on track to still be one of those playoff teams. And then the whole Henry Ruggs situation had everything going downhill. Derek Carr started struggling on the field. The offensive line couldn't hold shit. The defense was giving up points left and right. Everything wasn't going right, but at the end of the day, we already know that we still made the playoffs throughout all the adversity that we had to face. And even though Derek Carr, throughout the back half of that season, wasn't the guy that we seen in the beginning of the season, he was still the leader of this team, and we found a way to make it into the dance and have a winning record here in Las Vegas. Now, I do have a lot of respect for Carson Palmer, you know, coming out and showing a lot of love to DC. And even though this is a bold take from him, if everything does pan out this season with all the weapons that we do have offensively and defensively, and even the coaches that we have on the coaching staff, I can definitely see this happening. And I'm not trying to be biased. I feel like we have all the pieces here to succeed, and there's no excuse, especially for Derek Carr now that we got his best friend Devontae Adams here in Las Vegas. And the defense side of the ball, we got guys like Chandler Jones, Max Crosby, even having Trayvon Merrigan in his second year, and guys like Divine Diablo, who I feel like is going to step up. And our secondary right now, our cornerback room, even without Trayvon Mullen at training camp, is showing out as well. There's a lot of tweets out there today at training camp. They're all showing out from Rock Ya-Sin, Duron Harmon, and the list goes on. But getting back to my point, I know yesterday I talked about whether or not Derek Carr is a Hall of Fame quarterback, and I know yesterday I said that he wasn't. But if he was to find a way to make the Super Bowl or even win the Super Bowl with this team, hands down, he's a Hall of Fame quarterback. First ballot. I don't care what you guys have to say. If he can win a Super Bowl with all the accolades that he has here in Las Vegas or with the Silver and Black, he definitely deserves a spot in the Hall of Fame. Don't at me. Derek Carr is definitely coming into the season with a whole different attitude, a whole different vibe, and hey, I'm loving it. Y'all seen the way that he put Paulie G's candy ass in his place and his presser just a couple of days ago.
And so I don't appreciate your tone either. You can pump that back a little bit.
And hey, that's the Derek Carr that I want to see throughout the whole season, keeping that same energy for all the haters out there. Now, Josh McDaniels, on the other hand, is another guy that is vying for Derek Carr to be great this season. He has this guy studying tape on Steph Curry to prepare for the season, saying the way Curry has the patience and discipline on his pump fakes before taking those threes, that's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. In a double move, if you don't run the first route well, the defender never jumps the play, right? Today, we didn't even run the first route, so the defender never budged. He knew the receiver was going to go upfield. Curry's pump fakes are real. They make the defenders go zooming by. And he's got a point. If Derek Carr can work on his pump fakes to the point he gets defenders to jump, you know, instead of just running and doing this little bullshit right here, then it's going to be open season downfield. And you know, big plays turn into points, and points turn into wins, and wins takes you to the big dance, and that's what we're working towards. So Arizona better be ready for the Silver and Black to come through and represent. But Raider Nation, do you guys believe that Derek Carr can lead this team to the promised land and win the Super Bowl? Do you guys agree with Carson Palmer or disagree? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Now, I gotta get something off my chest, just real quick. Where the hell are the Raiders' alternate black helmet set. I mean, everybody and their mamas in the NFL are getting new helmets here. You got the Houston Texans, you got the Cincinnati Bengals, you got the Atlanta Falcons, and the damn Carolina Panthers got an all black alternate helmet. Should it take this long for the Raiders to get one at least? Now, I'm not trying to say that the Raiders need new helmets. I feel like the silver helmets should stay forever and ever and ever. But as alternate helmets, I feel like the Raiders should get an all blacked out helmet with an all blacked out color rush. We've been asking for this for years, ever since they announced the color rush jerseys. I mean, those white and silver ones that we always rock are really nice, but to have an all black helmet and an all black uniform would be super nice and super crispy. I mean, come on, Noose. I know I ain't the only one thinking about this, so give us what we want, Raiders.
Give me what I want. You know what I want. You just don't want to give it to me. Give it to me. Give me what I want.
So with that being said, Raider Nation, I did want to ask you guys, should the Raiders get an alternate helmet, and should it be all black with an all black color rush, or what other colors do you think the Raiders should rock other than the silver helmets? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. All right, Raider Nation, that is all I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button and notification icon button just to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this. And also, if you guys are trying to come through to the week 0 Raider Nation kickoff party, man, the link is going to be down below. We're going to have a lot of Raider fans out there, a lot of content creators, some players out there, Too Short, Corrupt, the whole 9 yards. So if you guys are trying to get those tickets, then hit the link down in the comments below. With that being said, until the next video, this your boy Simone Raider, and your boy is
Started off in Oakland, now we here. Thought that we was done, we just hit another gear. Look, started off in Oakland, now we here. Hey, pull up with the nation in the silver black gear. Look, 4 games straight, we in the playoff. Shout out to the Chargers fans, y'all enjoy the layoff.